the season of entertaining, so whether you're headed to a potluck or throwing a cocktail party, we've got you covered on easy holiday side dishes. Our favorite registered dietitian, Carolyn O'Neil, is here to show us how it's done. This is beautiful.
Well, thank you very much. You know, oftentimes there's so much attention on the holiday meal to the main event, the turkey, the roast beef, the ham. But what about the side dishes? And let's say you're invited to go to a party and someone says, oh, can you bring a side dish?
Right.
You're like, oh my gosh, what am I going to bring? So I've got some great ideas here that you're really going to be the winner of that party when you show up with your easy side dish.
Okay.
Let's start with Beyond Compare Brussels sprouts. Now, we all know that Brussels sprouts are one of the more popular vegetables. These have been, as you can see, roasted. And then what really sets them apart in the finished dishes right here is that we're going to toss them with cornbread, which has been cooked ahead of time, with a package of frozen corn. So the niblets are in there. I got all these ingredients today at ALDI. And ALDI is a grocery store which I have recently discovered, Christine, which is so much fun to shop at because most of the things are at least 50% less expensive than other stores and such great quality. Okay, so the cornbread mix, frozen corn, caramelized onions.
Yum.
Onions always, I know you're not a big onion fan.
But cooked I am,
onions,
of course.
and in this recipe, and then crumbled bacon.
Oh, wow.
So you can see we just toss that up. And here, what you're doing here is, and you know, as a registered dietitian, I was reading a poll that for 2017, they asked dietitians and they said, what are your hopes and dreams for Americans in 2017? And it wasn't complicated. You know what it was? Just eat more fruits and vegetables.
And look how pretty that looks,
and then we've got to make them interesting. We've got to make them just as interesting as everything else. So you can see we're going to add all those. But we're moving over to our next easy side dish, and it's a kind of a cheesy side dish. Cheese, again, we know is something that we have to use as an accessory, but it adds so much flavor. This is a twice-baked butternut squash. And in here, I got at ALDI a honey goat cheese. So that's in here. And then some dried berries and cherries from Southern Grove from ALDI. And then some Georgia pecans. So you can see how beautiful.
Look,
and if you get a close-up of that, you can see you cook the butternut squash. Obviously, you cut it in half. You bake that. Then when it's soft, you take out the insides, just like a twice-baked baked potato.
Sure.
But this is the butternut squash. You're getting the vitamin A, you're getting the beta carotene, and of course a little bit of joy with the sweetness of the berries, and of course the yummy goat cheese. It's honey. This is a caramelized onion tart.
That looks amazing.
With bacon and Swiss cheese. And this Swiss cheese from Happy Farms, which again is from ALDI. And you know, ALDI's is also a great headquarters for all your baking needs. This is made, I did not make this pastry crust from scratch. This is already good to go in the freezer section. You just pick this up and then you're ready to bake anything. So you can see how pretty this is.
Amazing.
Now let's get to, you were piping today with the Christmas cookies. I'm going to put you to work because we have tomato and goat cheese Santa.
Okay, that is too cute.
Now, you know, cookies are adorable, but why can't tomatoes be just as cute? And I'm going to ask you to put a little hat on top of that Santa.
Well, of course.
And I am going to pipe the wee little top on his hat. I know these sleeves are great for the kitchen, aren't they? And I'm going to have you do those too.
Excellent. And are these just cherry tomatoes?
Cherry tomatoes on top of a Campari tomato. So we have Santa's little body, and then you see it's cut down the middle. Rounder. And this is goat cheese too, but this is the garlic and herb goat cheese with Fit and Active. I can never pronounce this. Neuchâtel, which is a sort of a cream cheese.
Okay, and look at my hats. Wow.
You have big hats. I like that. He's got a lot of fur.
Hey.
And you know, again, cheese is a great source of calcium, and it's mixed a little bit to make it like a frosting, if you will, a little bit of milk. So it's easy to use. And we dolled up Santa with a little jaunty mint leaf. You can use basil, of course, which goes with tomatoes.
That is so cute. Again, delicious, but also such a great presentation.
Another thing I did not know about ALDI, they have such a commitment to produce. They are so much in there as organic. And again, they have the packaged goods, but then the organic. And then also, fancy cheeses and fancy meats for holiday parties. Our side dishes are done, or maybe you said, I'll bring the cheese board.
Right.
And even this slate here, I got this at ALDI. It was like $3.99. I don't know how they do it.
What?
And these little cheese thingies, what a great gift that would be. And you know what my mom showed me the other day? I don't know why I never knew this. You know how a cheese set will come with a little fork?
Yes.
You know what I didn't know it was for? Apparently we're not supposed to touch the cheese while we're slicing it at a party. Did not know. Now I know that you put the little fork in there, and then you can slice the cheese without touching it, and no one else.
I might have seen that in a YouTube video.
Yes, and of course, delicious crackers and the pears. Pears are in season right now, folks. I know apples are delicious, but I love pears this time of year.
I do. My mom is huge, loves her pears. Whenever she comes to visit, I stock up, and they're so good for you and good and juicy.
And I always say add fresh fruit to the meat and cheese platter. And here is some Iberico pork from Spain. We have some lovely dry salami. Oh, and gluten-free. ALDI, huge commitment to gluten-free for folks who really, really need that. But of course, dessert. We have a lot of fun, of course, at the holiday. This is gingerbread covered in chocolate. And you know, I always say indulge a little, have a little fun. Look at these teeny, weeny little cheesecake bites.
They're so cute.
And they have award-winning wines. So I think our party table is set.
I think it is set.
And as a party lover and a lover of good health for the new year. We're getting more fruits and vegetables into that. We're having fun with tomatoes and enjoying little bits of delicious, I mean, this is like a cheese with like little bits of cherry in there.
Try that. That's amazing, Carolyn. Thank you so much. Am I going to see you? If I don't see you, am I seeing you next week?
Yes, we've got something we're cooking up for Wednesday. It was Jade's idea. May I tease it out? Pancakes and plaid.
What?
I know.
That is adorable for Christmas morning.
We're going to have a holiday breakfast party.
Can I be in my Christmas pajamas?
We're going to wear plaid.
Okay, excellent.
But anyway, all of this you can find aldi.us/holidays. They have a holiday hub. Every day a new recipe. And of course, I'll have this on my website too. All these easy side dishes. Registered Dietitian Carolyn O'Neil. She is always in the know. My favorite foodie. Please go to her website for more. It's CarolynO'Neil.com. All right, coming up, do you like luxury? Yes, I do. All right, if you do.